Hello, friends. It's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. From Organizing and Deals. How are you all doing today? Yeah, I have more than one YouTube channel. So, anyway, today, let's get down to it. I am putting away my Christmas tree and the decorations that I have out for this year. I've got stockings over beyond the fireplace there that you can't see, a manger scene, and a couple little pieces here on my little unit here, and then my Christmas tree decorations, which you can see right here. So let's do it. I'm trying to simplify this, and I used to wrap every ornament, the breakable ones, up in newspaper or something to cushion them, and I'm going to try to simplify that this year. So I'm going to start off. I've got my bin here that I'm putting things in, and I'm trying to see, do I need to soften the bottom? I think I'm going to go ahead and start taking non-breakable items off and putting them right in the bottom of my bin here. And I have been doing this, like not wrapping up the non-breakable things for years, so I'm not worried about it at all. If you're worried about it, you can wrap them up, but I'm not worried about it. Nothing's ever broken. I'm not rough with my bin there, so I don't throw it around or anything, and we're not moving, so let's get down to it. So I'm just going to maybe start at the bottom. Like here's some metal, things like that. So I just want to get this stuff put away, and then this is going to be the second video in a series of where I'm cleaning out my Christmas bins that I didn't use. So this year, but in the meantime, I need to go ahead and get this stuff put away. So I'm going to make a layer. I'm going to make a layer of ornaments on the bottom of this bin. It might be a thick layer, like more than one ornament on top of each other. We'll see. Let me place them in here and see how it goes real quick here. As quick as I can on video. Listen, I just took an ornament. I took a hook off of something, so let me put that back on there. So I want it ready to go for next year. There we go. I'm going to tighten that up a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going around the bottom. I see a breakable one here, so this is, I think this is plastic, not glass. So a lot of these are non-breakable. Yep, my granddaughter got to see my Christmas tree this year, and she was not too bad in touching it. She did take one or two ornaments off, and I let her play with one non-breakable one, but not too much, so she didn't think she could just take them all off, and play with all of them, so didn't want her to get the wrong idea. Alright, let's see. We've got the lights here in my way. But this is how I usually do it. I put the, this is an artificial tree, of course. So, the church back here. I decorate all the way around, even though this is toward the wall. I decorate all the way around. I have so many ornaments anyway, I might as well use them, right? Okay, let's see what's non-breakable back here. Here's one back here. Just have to get it away from the lights. Kind of wrapped around the light here. Okay, I have, let me turn my lights on for you real quick before I take them off. There you can see what it looks like with, kind of in this light, what it looks like, not really in person. It looks nicer. The lights look brighter and prettier, I think, than on camera.
I'm having trouble hearing. Can you say that again?
Alexa, stop. My Alexa started talking here. Okay, am I talking to you, Alexa? Don't say her name, she'll start talking to me, right? I'm sure you all have had that. If you have Alexa, you've had that experience where someone on TV says her name and then she starts talking to you. It's so funny. Kind of. So all of these are non-breakable that I'm taking off. So I've got quite a good layer, but not too stacked up here really. So I'm going to keep going. I want to see how much fits in here because I want to see if I have a separate bin that I have to bring in for my Christmas tree. So I don't know if I'll get that down. I'll be able to get that on this video. Might just take my ornaments, organize my ornaments here. So I'm going to try to move pretty quickly here. Let's see, this one's kind of wrapped around. Okay, let me see, any more non-breakable down here? Yes, so quite a few non-breakable down here. Yep, still quite a few. Little bears. And these are ornaments that I collected as my kids grew up. You know, starting from when I got married, very long time ago, to now. And my kids are grown, so some of them I made, like this one. Like these little stitchery ones a long time ago. Okay, so let me peruse the back here. That one's breakable. And so I'm going to start going up here. Let's see, can you see up here? Can you even see me? I'm kind of out of camera, but I'm near the top of the tree now. So I still haven't put any cushioning into my bin there, so, and I'm not worried about it. This is what I usually do. I don't wrap any of these non-breakable ones up. You know, I don't see, I mean, maybe, you know, I don't know. I don't see a reason to for myself. Never had a problem with it. I live in a cold, well, I don't live in a cold climate, but I live in North Carolina, so, you know, it depends maybe where you live. Like if you lived, and my ornaments go outside in a shed. So, yeah, it depends on where you put your ornaments too, as to where you store them, as to maybe how you want to wrap them up, or, you know, things like that. But I have an attic, but we don't put them in the attic. And we have in years past in previous houses when we lived in Florida. But here, we do not put things in the attic. And we had a garage in Florida too, where we put things. We do not have a garage here. We have a couple of sheds and a carport. So I have my own shed where I keep my holiday decorations. So let's see. Almost, I think I'm getting to the end of the non-breakable decorations. Well, I can't get that one off, so let's go to the next one. There's a bunch at the top here that are not breakable. Just grabbing those. Alright. A lot of work, isn't it? But I want to get it done tonight, if possible. Alright, so let me take a little scan of the tree here and see what is breakable here and not breakable. This one I'm having trouble getting off. Let me see if it's, sorry, I'm going to fall over here. It's wound around the branch. I got it. Okay. I'm scanning. This one's not breakable. Here, a little bell snowman. Super cute. Here is a tin soldier that is not breakable. Here's one of my stitchery ones is not breakable. An icicle. That is not breakable. I can get it off the tree. Alright, I think I got, oh, here's another one that's not breakable. Here is, oh, here's another one. Oh, I found a few over here. Alright, I'm trying to rush a little bit for video's sake, so I don't take up too much of y'all's time. Plus, I might get it done. All right. The rest are either ceramic or glass or porcelain. Okay, so I made one whole layer here of all of those decorations I just took off. I'm going to make sure they're all laying down kind of flat here on the bottom. So I found this in my cabinet. It is a bath mat that is very clean. It's been used like one time a long time ago. I bought it for my parents when they came up. And it hadn't been up in a while. My mom has trouble walking, and it's nice and foamy. So I cut it in half. See, it's all clean. It's been, like I said, used once. So I'm going to layer that. I figured that would be a good cushion. So I put that on top of all those. It kind of goes across the whole bottom there of where I have those ornaments. So now I'm going to put my, this will be an experiment, but I think it'll work. Oh, there's a non-breakable one I missed. But I'm going to layer all my breakable ones on top of that bath mat. It's nice and kind of thick and foamy. So, let's do it. Let's see. Oh, here's another non-breakable one I missed. You know you all can't get them all at one time, right? Okay, I hope you can hear me okay. I'm kind of over here by the tree and you're over there on my table, on my coffee table. Okay, so I don't have that many breakables, so, I mean, I raised, my kids are 2 boys, so, you know, you don't buy a lot of breakable ornaments when you have 2 boys in the house, and at one time we had 4 dogs. And a cat, and every other animal in the world, probably, in this house. So it's pretty, you know, kid-proof and pet-proof. And so, yeah, let's see. Okay, I think I have all the ornaments off the top. Let me scan. Let me look at the middle now. Okay, here's a little, here's another non-breakable. A metal bell here. All these are breakable though. I'll put those on the bath mat. I'm putting them in a single layer on top of the bath mat. So they have that cushion. So here's another non-breakable. If I find a non-breakable, I'm sticking it under the bath mat. Real quick, okay. Now, scanning. Here's another non-breakable. Little icicle. I'll stick that under. A ceramic or porcelain house. A Santa that is resin. That's non-breakable. I missed a few non-breakable ones, didn't I? Okay. Alright. A porcelain plate. And let's see. Oh, here's a bird right in front. That's metal, non-breakable. Unbelievable. Let's see, where am I going to stick you? Under the bath mat. Okay. A picture of my youngest son in a Christmas frame. That is non-breakable. Alright, scanning. Oh, here's another non-breakable one way back in the back on the bottom. If I can get it. Let me see. Wrapped around the branch, I got it. Okay. Oh, here's another non-breakable. Stitched one. One that I stitched that I told you about. Oh, kind of hard to get them under there, but I can't. I'm still managing. So I kind of have a layer of breakable ones now. A plate. Christmas plate that is breakable. And I think we have all the breakable ones. Wow, so it wasn't that many breakable ones. Alright, sorry about that view right there. Alright, so I'm going to put the other half of the bath mat on top of this. Alright, so I had brought out here some tissue that I wasn't using, you know, paper tissue that you wrap presents in. And I brought out some, actually, old dish towels also for layering just to give you ideas of what you could use. So just look around your house. I'm kind of doing no spend organizing on this channel, so I want to give you ideas for that. So let's see, I'm going to take the topper off my Christmas tree, put that down here. See, I kind of like to put them in order that I put them up. Here's a breakable ornament that I have sitting on my unit over here. This is non-breakable. I'm going to go ahead and stick that in there. And then the lights, I guess, would be next. So let's unplug the lights, turn them off. And this is not a pre-lit Christmas tree. I put the lights on. So I think I'm going to pause and take the lights off and see what time we're at, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the lights off. It's 2 strands of lights. That's all it took to cover that tree. I could have put more on there, but now that I was thinking I needed more lights next year, but since I made it this year with the 2 strands, so I'm thinking, you know, and continuing with simplifying my life, why not just stick with the 2 strands? This is a tree skirt that I made a long time ago out of some fabric and a little bit of trim around the edges. I'll show you real quick. Kind of homey, maybe a little country, but I like it. It's red and it's got little Christmas like holly berry leaves on it, and I think it's really pretty. And sometimes I think I need a new one, but then I just keep using this one, and I kind of love it, you know. So I think I'm just going to continue with this one that I made because I really like it. It's very flexible. So so that is all in there. Now I hope to get. I have a manger scene right here. I'm going to put that in. This is the original box it came in. So I'm going to put it in this box and I'll be right back. Okay, I moved your view a little bit. I put the manger scene in the box and put it in my bin right here. This is my bin right here. And I put 3 of my stockings in there, my Christmas stockings. I got 4 more up here that we had hung. We had them all hung up here, all 7. But I've already had, I put these back up after we opened our stockings, but I didn't put the other 3 back up, so, you know, things get crazy around Christmas, right? So that one fit. I'm hoping they all fit in here. And then this will be full. So I have this bin full of my Christmas tree decorations, the manger scene, and the stockings, and the tree skirt, and a tree topper. So it is full. There we go. Now I did clean this out before I used it, so it'll be nice and clean for me to put it away. I cleaned the whole thing inside and out. Very good. There we go. I've got another bin for the Christmas tree, which you don't need to watch me put away, but I will put that in its own separate bin. Here's my Christmas tree still there. All I have to do is it comes up. Oh, I see an ornament I missed. A non-breakable one. But it's like, what, 2 or 3 parts and the little feet, and boom, it's put away. So that'll just take me a few minutes. But I wanted to share that with you. I'll be back next week to clean out some of the other 3 or 4 bins that I have of stuff I did not use this week. So I'll see you then. I hope you enjoyed, and happy organizing. Let me know if you have any questions. This works for me, the way I packed them. I know everybody does it different, but I just letting you know what I do. And it was simple and quick. So I'll see you later. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Sunday.